What's up? It's another appreciation poll. This time it's very special. I get the Attack on Titan. That's not what we're talking about. We're talking about Trailer Park Boys, their very first movie. So the first movie was called Big Dirty. Why this movie means so much to me? Well, first of all, it's Canadian. I grew up with Trailer Park Boys. That meant the guys were doing good. The guys were making it big time because how many of the Canadian show never had a movie, right? So that meant that people were fucking with a lot. And this is before the time of the Netflix. This is before the time of them really going popular. So they were on a channel, and I remember so vividly the season. They had 6 episodes each, right? So after the fifth season, I believe it is the fifth season, we had the guys on big screen on making a movie, and it was phenomenal. The movie is again our character, our beloved character. It's an original story. Ricky and Julian leave jail, and Bubble is there. I'm not gonna spoil the story because if you know Trailer Park Boy and you haven't watched it, Big Dirty, that's a fucking crime. That is a fucking crime, and you should do time. Honestly, why am I so close? Because I'm watching the road because it's dangerous. Do not do like I do. Do as I say, not as I do. Is that the right? I'm not sure. Anyways, so I want to give a very very special shout out because the movie was a Canadian movie, right? And yo, I noticed it's such a detail, okay? But I'm from Montreal and I'm Quebecois. I'm from Quebec, right? So we have a very we do speak French, but it's not the French from Paris. So it's a very different French. It's more like a street French, and more of a slang, You know the deal. This is and that's why I love being in this city. Everything is so familiar, It's amazing. And yeah, so why I'm giving a big shout out is because they took French actors, Quebec French actor, and you can tell it was a French accent. You can tell they were Quebecers. The way they swear, because Trailer Park Boys swears a lot, it was in French. The movie in itself, it's complicated because I want to say I'm glad that not my boys, but you know what I mean, right? I'm glad that they made it. The movie was a really good. Well, it was amazing. It was a really good movie, but it's not the best movie ever made, right? I like it because I like Trailer Park Boys. But if I did like Trailer Park Boys, that was my first impression of them. Would I've liked this movie? Possibly not. However, it's the accomplishment is them respecting their roots, is them being made into a movie, and but that's just a celebration, right? And that's why this movie means so much to me. And there's three movies, right? The first one is to me, it's one of the most important because, well, no, not necessarily. I'm a fan of the signification behind it. So the first movie, the show, the original show was still created, right? The second movie, that was the end of the show was ending. And the third movie is when the boys, they created SwearNet, which was basically them bringing back Trailer Park Boys after nearly a decade, right? So the first movie was super important because you got all of the original cast. It's the original, except for Trinity, right? Anywho, love you guys.